One Piece 1172 spoilers are finally out. And here's the crazy part. Brook and Zoro might already know Imu's secret. Yeah. This chapter isn't about punches. It's about the war that's about to explode. Welcome to Super Synth D Studio, where One Piece spoilers hit different. If you live for wild theories and hype breakdowns, hit that like button, drop a comment, give hype, and don't forget to subscribe. Alright, let's dive in. One Piece Chapter 1172 is officially titled, "This is the Elbaf that I love." This chapter also comes with another fan request cover, where Oda draws Mr. 2, Bon Clay, hanging out with a group of swans. Most of this chapter functions as a recap chapter, using character placements and a detailed map to explain where everyone currently is in Elbaf. Jarul finally tells all of Elbaf the full truth about what really happened on the day King Harold died. And most importantly, Jarul declares that Loki is innocent. Right after that, Jarul officially declares war on the world government, and every single giant of Elbaf stands with him. We're then shown Imu, currently possessing Gunko, alongside the Knights of God, specifically Saint Sommers and Saint Killingham, as they prepare for battle. Meanwhile, the other Straw Hat members, Jinbei, Nami, Robin, and Usopp, are still bound by Gunko's arrows. Jinbei notices something strange. He says that Brook looks like he realized something, and then left on his own. Brook is not shown in any panels alongside them. In the final stretch of the chapter, Hadruden and his group arrive at the location where the giants have fallen, under Imu's Domi Reversi spell. Hadruden's group immediately realizes that if they get surrounded by those affected by Domi Reversi, they're done, completely wiped. And in the very last panel of the chapter, after hearing all of this, Zoro calmly says, "I've got a plan." Beyond the chapter itself, leakers also dropped several spoiler hints for One Piece 1172. The first hint comes from Worstgen, who commented, "Serious note, wait for the spoilers and decide for yourself. If I say the chapter is cool, people complain it's boring. If I say it's filler, people complain it's actually not bad. Don't expect too much, just enjoy it." From this statement, it's pretty clear. Chapter 1172 is a mid-chapter, minimal action, lots of dialogue, and heavy setup. And that makes sense, because this chapter seems designed to highlight the current state of chaos in Elbaf, right after Loki's long flashback. The next hint comes from Redden, who shared a gif of someone shouting, "To war!" That feels like a very clear signal that One Piece 1172 marks the beginning of the all-out war in the Elbaf arc. This lines up perfectly with Worstgen's comment. The chapter might feel slower because it's laying the groundwork for the arc's climax. Raiden then doubled down with another gif, this time showing Zoro with the caption, "I've got a plan." And as if that wasn't enough, the editor also released an official preview for Chapter 1172. As nightmares continue to plague Elbaf, what will happen to Luffy and Loki? At this point, Luffy and Loki are fully in the spotlight. After the truth about Loki was revealed in the flashback, the two of them are now positioned as a core duo in this arc. Alright, those are the spoiler hints. Now let's break down what all of this actually means. Chapter 1172 continues directly from the previous chapter. Right now, Luffy, Hadruden, and their crews are moving from the underworld up toward the Sun World. Judging by their reactions to Draugr, it's clear that they have no idea what's currently happening in the Sun World. That's exactly why this chapter focuses on showing us the full-scale chaos caused by the Knights of God invading Elbaf. From the Elbaf map, we learn that the lift connecting the underworld and Sun World is closest to the warrior village on the western edge of Elbaf, where Jarul is located. There are three critical locations Hadruden's group must secure immediately. First, the Owl Library. Second, the place where the children are being held captive. And third, the warrior village. The Owl Library and the Walrus School are currently on fire. Inside that library are the Yohara scholars' preserved books, along with the ancient Harley texts. Those flames have to be put out, fast. But there's a problem. St. Killingham is there. If they want to extinguish the fire, Killingham must be defeated, or at least stalled while the others handle the flames. Next, the children's location. As long as the children remain captives, the Knights of God can use them as leverage, preventing the giants from fighting back at full strength. Right now, St. Sommers is stationed near that area, acting as its guardian, making sure no one can rescue the children. Finally, the warrior village, the Domi Reversi army, led by Dori, Brogi, and Gunko, who is currently possessed by Imu, is heading straight there with one goal: kill Jarul. If Jarul falls, Elbaf loses its most respected elder, and once that happens, Imu can take control of Elbaf far more easily, turning the giants into weapons of war. Given the situation, the Straw Hat side desperately needs a solid plan. There are 3 Knights of God, scattered across Elbaf, and on the Straw Hat side, only 4 people are confirmed to possess Conqueror's Haki in Elbaf. Luffy, Loki, Zoro, and Gaben. Only 4, which means they have to split up. Luffy and Loki will clearly face Gunko possessed by Imu. Gaben will likely move to save his child, which means he'll clash with St. Sommers once again. And since Gaban hasn't fully recovered yet, Sanji will most likely back him up. That leaves Zoro to fight St. Killingham, while also protecting the team attempting to extinguish the fire at the Owl Library. This war is only just beginning. And just one last thing. No break next week. Elbaf is on the brink of total war. Plans are forming, secrets are surfacing, and destiny is pulling everyone into place. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, drop your theories in the comments, and tell me, do you think Brook already knows Imu's secret? And what is Zoro planning? Subscribe to Super Synth D Studio, because from here on out, One Piece is about to go absolutely insane.